Dawn Mountain. As you probably know, you're here for morning meditation. We do this every Sunday, so please feel free to come back if you like it. And I would get you through a very simple, straightforward meditation this morning. First we'll do some just seated, calm abiding meditation, which is really just we focus on an object. This particular object will be your breath. And so we'll do that for a while, and then after a while I'll break it up. I'll start chanting the syllable hung, which is it's just mind essence sort of syllable in Tibetan tradition. And we'll chant that about 3 or 4 times. Don't think too much about it. Just chant along if you feel comfortable, and then we'll all come to an end, and we'll sit some more, focus on our breath, and we'll do that about 3 times back and forth. So we'll begin our seated meditation now. So allow yourself to arrive at your seat. Feel the connection of your body with earth, how your sits bones are connected with your cushion or your chair. I like to wiggle a little bit back and forth and try to find an even position where there's not too much strain in my body, but it feels like it's upright and comfortable. And once you find that position, just allow earth to support you in this effortless way. Scan your body for any excess tension. Maybe you've been collecting tension all week on your shoulders, or along your jaw, or the hips. And just acknowledge that. Maybe as you breathe out, imagine that tension is leaving your body. And as you breathe in, you breathe space into that area. As you relax, your mind might drift away into thoughts of this week, or maybe what's coming up next week. None of that will get done right now, so just gently acknowledge that your mind has gone away and come back to the breath, the feeling of the air coming in through your nostrils, maybe how your chest expands and how it comes back down. Especially for beginners, maybe as you start to focus on your breath, you start to notice your mind is going here and there. That's normal. That's just the state of our minds, and you're just noticing how it is all the time. It's not getting worse, not getting better. That's okay. Don't fight with it. The more you fight with it, the worse it will get. Just gently nudge it back to the feeling of the breath. If you're feeling comfortable here, you might want to gently open your eyes and just gaze into space. It is often said that when we're feeling lethargic and tired, if we can open our eyes and look up, this will help us wake up a little bit. On the other hand, if our mind is rushing, going back and forth, just gently gazing down will help our mind come down. So as you notice the quality of your mind and your body, just gently acknowledge it and try those little things that might help you. Another technique that I often find useful is if I'm feeling dull or that my meditation's slipping away, is to take a big breath in and exhale all the stale out of my lungs. Big exhale, just get it all out of there. And then as you inhale in, just imagine that you're inhaling awareness and freshness and awakeness into your meditation. And then once again, come back to your breath naturally. Don't try to regulate it. Don't try to do anything with it. Just feel how you breathe naturally. Your body is smart. It knows how to do it. Just sit with it. If you join us during that hung, just tap into your body. How did that make you feel? Did it help you relax? Did it make you feel a little strange, maybe? Just acknowledge it. When that has subsided, just go back to your breath. A lot of times we think that we're going to sit down on the mat, or we have this preconception that we're going to come here and sit down and everything is going to be clearer in mind and we're going to have a perfect meditation. Well, both the teachings and experience show us that meditation is not so much about not thinking for a long period of time or how long we can sit here, but it's more about how often can we notice that we've left, that we're off in tomorrow or yesterday or maybe somewhere that doesn't even exist. And meditation is really getting used to coming back over and over. I would even argue that the difference between a great meditator and a bad meditator is not how many times they got distracted, but how many times they noticed they were distracted and were able to come back to whatever they're meditating on. So I invite you to be very gentle and not judgmental with yourselves when you are distracted. Fortunately or unfortunately, that is simply the nature of our minds, and it's always going, and it likes to think about things, and that's okay. So don't fight it. Don't beat yourself up like we have such a tendency to do. Just acknowledge. Just say thought, or I'm looking at something, or I'm hearing something, and without judgments, nudge your attention back to your breath. And allow yourself to gently rest there. And if any of the previous instructions worked for you earlier and you're feeling like you're losing attention, try them out, See if gazing up or gazing down helps you a little bit, or exhaling all the stale air out of your lungs. Everybody's different, so we have to try different things and find what works for us. You might have also found that through the meditation, your shoulders are now up to your ears, or your jaw is clenched. So just gently acknowledge that, and as you breathe out, let that tension go. Now that we're a little bit more settled, I'd like to invite you to check into yourself and ask, what's your motivation for being here? There's no right or wrong answers, but I think it's important for us to know, what brings us to meditation. Is it that we read an article that talked about all the health benefits of meditation? Is it that your friend invited you to come? Is it that you're curious about how your mind works and wants to know more about it? Is it just that you're an old practitioner and have many, many reasons and are trying just to further your practice? As I said, there's no wrong or right answer to this, but I find that once we know why we're doing it, it becomes easier to do it, and we can have a stronger practice. So I invite you to do this. We'll close our session. We typically like to, anything good that we do, we like to dedicate the merit of it to anyone and everybody around us and around, well, everywhere really. This is an old Tibetan tradition or Buddhist tradition. So we'll read some names who we're dedicating this merit to specifically, and then we'll do a short prayer. Thank you. We dedicate our merit to all beings, but in particular to Glavis Silva, Carmen Silva, Praliant Jose Chavez, Evelyn Liberty, Moses Herman, Junior Silva, Jean Long, Asher Hendel, Bobby, all ill children, Tina and her family, Akira, Jessica, Rugger, Boney, Caddy, Kappa, Danielle Kappa, Haro, Sam, Rachel, David, Mr. Tim Bodeno, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, sorry, Alan and Karen Corrigan, all animals affected by human activity. And we'll read the dedication of merit. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. And we'll close everything with a big ah. And as we do the ah, just imagine light rays, white light rays, going out to all beings, the city of Houston, everybody here, anybody, everywhere. Thank you for coming, and hope to see you back again soon. Announcements. We do Tuesday teachings, first and third teaching of the Tuesday of the month. We're here every Sunday. For those of you who have ongoing meditation practice, and the Tuesdays that we don't have Tuesday meditation, we do practice Tuesdays. We have a lot of events going on. I direct you to our website, donmountain.org. I think Mary Scott can probably fill in you in the details.
Good morning. Welcome, everybody. My name is Mary Scott Hagel, and I'm the Executive Director here at Dawn Mountain. Seems like quite a few of you might be here for the first time, and we're so happy you're here. And this was a big morning for us because this was Paulo's first time to lead Sunday meditation, and didn't he do a beautiful job? Thank you so much. We have a group of senior students who lead the Sundays on a rotating basis. And our founders, Ann Klein and Harvey Aronson, will be here to lead meditation on Sundays, December 7th. And that will be a special Sunday because it will be followed by our holiday open house and our holiday store, holiday market, which will feature lots of new and exciting items. To inspire your non-Buddhist holiday activity. But that will be fun. We'll have some lunch here, and we'll have some free entertainment in the form of live music. So hopefully you'll all come back and join us on that day. And then one other big thing I want to announce is that on Wednesday, December 10th, we have a really special opportunity for all affiliated with Dawn Mountain and everybody's friends and family. Joseph Helfenstein, who is the director of the Menil Collection and has spent the last 15 years of his life working on the current exhibit there, which is Experiments with Truth, Gandhi, and Images of Nonviolence. He will lead a private tour for us that evening. And there also, at that week at the Menil Collection, there will be a group of Tibetan monks doing a sand mandala that will be in progress. So you can come, you can see the mandala, you can have a private tour with Joseph, and he has offered this to us as a fundraiser for Dawn Mountain. So it's, $50, $100, more if you can, less if you can't, kind of an opportunity, but we hope to see many of you there. And I'm available, and there are lots of we have board members and senior students. Raise your hands, folks. Claire and Sharon and Terry and Gary and Paulo, of course. So anybody who wants to stick around after and chat about Dawn Mountain or anything else. And Claire has an announcement. Yes.
I just wanted to promote, since so many people are here today, I want to promote the Practice Tuesdays. These are second and fourth Tuesdays. Fifth Tuesdays, right now, usually nothing happens. But second and fourth Tuesdays, you can come, get your meditation fix on. It's free by donation. It's 6:30 to 7:45. It's silent. We start with some prayers. We close with some prayers. So if you can't make the whole thing, that's fine. Just come for what you can do. But it's really nice to sit with a group in the middle of the week. And it sort of just boosts your practice to be in this space. So if you've come to a Sunday, you have some idea of what to do. If you're just like sitting there silently for 30 minutes, you're welcome to come. Really, please come.